Welcome to the Judo Crazy podcast. I'm here with Lance Wicks and David McFall.
How you doing?
What do you guys think of today's competition?
Well, I think we're looking at a new generation of a Japanese lightweight with Kondo. I think that, we've gone through the years with Asami and Fukimi, and there's always been a rivalry between one or two lightweights, and Kondo really stands alone. She showed a raw, new kind of judo that we haven't seen for the lightweights. It's not Ippon Seanage, smooth transition to Yokushiho. We saw Haraigoshi, and then we saw a whole variety of Osai Komi from her.
Yeah, I mean, she was quite brave, wasn't she? I mean, she went after the Russian, who's very good in Newaza.
Yes, it was high risk, high reward for her. It really was.
She's a real newcomer, isn't she? She hasn't been to many competitions.
She's only 19 years old. She didn't go to university. She went directly from high school into the Team Sumitomo.
Oh, Kondo was lovely to watch. She had just lovely judo, and she just seems bubbly and happy, which is a really dumb thing to say when you're just watching the judo from up here, but she just seemed to be actually enjoying it, and she's winning and being successful and just getting the job done,
Absolutely.
Good. And what struck me about her was she was just gritty, and she was against experienced players. Yeah. I think all of them were more experienced than her, right. But she just took the fight to them. She didn't care. She just went in and...
True, because she just, like you said, she did just attack. There was no fear. There was no... sometimes they get so cagey that, this is a talented fighter, I'm going to take it careful. Just attack.
There was some grit there too, because if you look against Mokba had a couple varieties of turnover into...
Yeah, Mokba has all kinds of sankakus, which she can, turn people over, strangle them, unlock them. Like you said, she was trying. She was
at
on
one
3 or 4
point,
occasions.
The position looked exactly the way she caught Asami last year, and I said, "Oh my God, here we go again," and it didn't happen.
Yeah. So in the women's category, there were a couple of upsets, right? I mean, Mungbat losing,
Sarah Mendez,
Sarah Mendez,
the biggest upset.
So those are 2 upsets. On the men's side, in the early rounds, in the preliminary rounds, everything went according to plan. Takato went through, Mudranov went through, Papinashvili went through. Yeah. Gambat, that's right, and he went through.
Yeah.
And so you can't really say there were any surprises. I mean, what was surprising was that Takato didn't get through to the final.
So number 1, 2, 3, and 4 seeds all went through, they just went
the other way.
The finals in a different order. That's totally different order.
Yeah. Well, Mudranov looked really good today. I really enjoyed his fight with Takato. It was both men were going at each other, and they were. I mean, you can't say they were being cagey. They were attacking.
We knew it was an evenly matched fight. There's no doubt about it.
There's no doubt about that, yeah.
We looked at, from the moment we saw the draw, we saw that coming to a head. That was going to happen. And we all thought this could have been the fight.
Right. Now, the controversial thing is, 2 times his score was downgraded, or in one case, it was eliminated, right?
Yuko was eliminated and Awaza Ari was downgraded.
Yeah. The question is whether that was fair or not. I mean, I have not seen the video replay, but when I saw it on the screen, it looked like an overthrow to me. It did look like an overthrow in both cases.
Right. What was interesting, I think, is that the refereeing on the tatami was totally eclipsed by the refereeing off the tatami.
Yeah. Well, they had the video, right?
Right. They did have the video.
Yeah.
And then the other case was the awarding of the penalty.
The Shido. He got a Shido for stepping out. That was kind of... That's kind of dicey.
Let's put it this way. He definitely stepped out.
Yeah.
It was worthy of a Shido, but the same thing was done by Mujapov about 30 seconds before and didn't earn the Shido. So,
but there were some really fantastic throws when there.
The turnouts were incredible.
Incredible.
Well, these 2 guys who basically, Takato basically plays an almost Eastern European style judo. So basically, it was like you had a Russian versus a Georgian.
I mean, he has a very unusual form of judo.
I've got to sit down and talk with him and see who is it that taught him.
It's not a very Japanese
form of judo. Where he's been picking up these big body lifts.
Well, he does a lot of body lifts that are a little bit like a uranage turned into a sort of a... it starts off as a uranage, then it turns into a surigoshi kind of thing, isn't it?
The one thing that we didn't see, I think we saw one attempt at the kataguruma.
The side takedown. The side takedown, yeah. He's known for that, but he didn't do it.
But he didn't do it. But the thing is, in Fukuoka at the All Japan Selects, he won every match and didn't use that throw.
Oh, really?
So I don't know whether it's people have adjusted to that throw, or it's the fact that he's just looking to choose a variety.
Well, Mudranov used that throw quite a bit today, and with great success.
Right. So he stole it from Kata.
Another interesting moment today was, I think it was the match between Eva Chernovsky
Unbelievable.
the Hungarian girl.
Right.
Yeah, she was against. I think she was against the Russian,
Yes.
and she was doing a standing shimewaza. She was trying to strangle.
We didn't focus on. I missed that.
You missed that one, right?
I think you guys were on the other tatami.
mat,
Right.
Yeah.
So she
And
was
then-
strangling her, but
And then they called.
they called because she was doing it
for a leg grab.
from a standing position. She was strangling her,
Really?
and then she grabbed the
Jimmy, and
trousers.
You're running. They're running around, and you put your hand over.
So she actually grabbed onto the trouser leg while standing. While standing.
She got Hatsukumake?
She was
See, I don't
complaining.
agree with this because it wasn't.
She-
it
she-
wasn't a touchy. Was it?
She felt it was.
real,
She felt it was newaza, but
Have a knee touch the tatami.
that's the thing. Both
See, I-
both
I-
legs were.
I don't agree with
she was
that.
upright.
And then she's not doing newaza. She might be doing a newaza technique.
Yeah.
You know.
See, I disagree because I look at it the other way that they classify it that it can continue even if they do touch the ground
Yeah.
if it's part of the throwing action, right? So you do a drop sianagi, right, and you carry on, then you grab the legs, and it can still be hansokamaki. But this
Yeah.
one, it was different. It was a shimiwaza.
It was a shimewaza, but
Yeah.
no. But what she was doing was koshijime,
Yeah, they're doing kushi
Right.
jimmy.
and she's holding here.
Right.
Yeah,
She's holding here. She got hansukumake for that.
So
So what do you think?
because she's doing tachiwaza, the thing was her instinct is to do that to tighten it up when she was in newaza. But once she's on her feet, she's got to understand that when she's on the feet, the on the feet rules apply.
Yeah.
Suddenly
It
was
could be the
flying.
same thing if she was doing an arm bar on her feet and she grabbed so that the opponent wouldn't twist out and she grabbed the
True,
leg. It
true.
would also
He's
be
got
the
a
same
point there.
thing.
He's got a point there. I agree with you. I mean, there wasn't one knee on the
yeah.
ground. The Russian was upright. You know,
Yes,
so
yes.
I mean, when I saw it, I thought, isn't that Hansukumaki? Isn't that? But the referee let it go because he wasn't sure. He didn't want to interrupt it. He waited until the action ended,
Yeah.
and then he referred to the video judges,
Yeah.
and the video judges gave the Hansukumaki.
Yeah, the referees commission made
the call.
Right. By the way,
Shall we
we
say
did see a
advised?
lot of good newaza today. Actually, we did not see a lot of spectacular big standing ippons. We didn't see a really,
Yeah, that's true.
It would be hard to pick out the ippon of the day from tachiwaza. From newaza, I
It's
saw
true.
a lot of jijikatame
Yeah,
attempts and successful ones.
yeah.
Yeah.
So looking forward to tomorrow.
What have we got tomorrow? We got 66,
66,
and
well,
48.
52.
52, right? So
Yeah, so-
66, Chibana is very exciting.
Chibana's the man to watch.
Ebinuma, of course, always
Ebinuma.
very exciting.
A little flatter than he was last year.
Really?
Well, he went out in the second round of the All Japan Selects.
All right.
Now, the problem with the All Japan Selects is that even if you bomb out,
You still
if
get
you're
selected.
like Olympic or world champion, you still
He's
get
still
selected.
yeah.
So,
That's
you know,
true.
that
Because there was one
it
year.
sticks in my craw.
No, there was one year when Toshihiko Koga, the great Toshihiko Koga, lost in the All Japan Selects, and they still chose him for I can't remember whether it was the World Championships or the Olympics because he's gonna win. They know he's gonna win, and they know Ebinuma can win.
Well, the
so-
same thing with Yawara-chan.
Yeah.
So she lost twice, once to Yamagishi, and they sent her to Beijing anyway. Poor Yamagishi has just been ripped off time after.
So at 52, who are you looking out for tomorrow?
Kelmendi, yeah.
That's
it.
that's it. That's the
Yeah,
one,
yeah.
right? She's just been unbeatable, hasn't she?
The thing about Kalmendi is, she had a certain confidence before she became world champion. And now there's just so much. Her shoulders are back. She steps into the Tommy. It's like she owns the place. And she really is this complete package. Good tachiwaza, good newaza, good transitions. And that's why she's the world champion.
Yeah.
But then again, like they say, this is judo. Anything can happen. So you never know.
Yeah.
You never
We
know.
all know the expression, that's judo. It could happen.
It could happen. Yeah.
But yeah, let's put it this way, if I was a betting man, Kalmendi would be. I'd pick her
Well,
above
of course,
Hashimoto.
of course,
The
of
safe
course.
bit, yeah.
It'd be exciting to if somebody can take the fight to her and really give her a run for her money. It's sort of like how people want somebody to come along and give Rainier a challenge.
I was going to say, but
Yeah.
it's not that kind of gap.
No.
The gap between
I think it's
Rainier
closer
and
than
everybody
that.
else is.
Well, you wouldn't say so with Kalmendi?
I think Kalmendi's. Let's put it this way. She's head above the rest, but not head and shoulders above the rest. Rainier is both literally and metaphorically
figuratively.
head and shoulders above the rest.
All right. Right. Also, we've got an exciting day to look out for tomorrow, and we'll continue another podcast tomorrow.
Brilliant.
Sounds good.
Thanks for having us.
All right.
Next.